Hello everyone and welcome to highlights of this Vanarama National League South clash between Bath City and Truro City. It's the Romans' 5th home game in a row in all competitions. They're also looking to win 5 on the trot in National League South under Jerry Gill for the first time. The City boss celebrates his 300th match in charge tonight, and it's during a high point of his reign. A win this evening will see City leapfrog Maidstone into 4th. A victory tonight will also be a first under Gill against Truro. Mind you, he hasn't lost any against them either. 4 draws from 4, the last 3 1-all, with Tyler Harvey on target for the White Tigers in all day. He's one of 6 Truro players to have played under the current City chief. 4 defeats in 5 will leave visiting boss Paul Watton a tad concerned, but their off-field problems are more of an issue. They're now designated to play home matches at Taunton before their new stadium at Langlath is completed. The pitch needs to squeeze in 20 games between now and the 20th of April. Truro to Taunton is a similar distance between Bath and St Albans. City's win over the Saints at the weekend was an excellent one, so good that Jerry Gill sees no reason to change his team. It's the exact same 16, which means that Tom Smith makes his 200th National League South outing. He's 1 goal from 50 in all competitions. Truro have used the fewest players in the division this season, just 24 in League and Cup. They've made 3 alterations from Saturday's loss at Farnborough. Ben Addlesbury, Adam Porter and Andrew Neal are in for Ryan Kavanagh, Dan Sullivan and Ollie Bray. Conor Riley-Lowe skippers the side. The former Roman scored the goal at Bracknell, which won Truro's place back in the division in the playoffs. Commentary is provided by Bath City Radio's Andrew Kerslake and Alex Lane-Kieltyka.
We're just about to get underway, so I'll hand over to Alex for first half commentary.
Thank you very much. And it should also be reinstated that obviously it is tonight Jerry Gill's 300th match in charge of City, and it's also Tom Smith at number 10. It's his 200th league appearance. If he scores today, it will be his 50th for the Romans ever. Wow. Can he do it, Andrew? Can Tom Smith get number 50 tonight?
He did very well on Saturday. It was a good goal. He had time to think about it, took it carefully, and he likes that position just behind the front 2.
Well, we're underway here at 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗏 Park, National League South action, and I'm just going over towards the Poplar stand, and it's looking nice and full here tonight. Cook, just in line with the edge of the Truro box, goes back to Cook from green side on the left-hand side. Had to go back about 20 yards. As Cook, a lovely visionary ball there to find Rains. On the right-hand side, switching out now to Chin. He's going to go over towards the byline, being hounded down carefully by Law in the left wing-back position tonight for Truro. Back with Chin, still on the right-hand side, takes a cross in. Cleared away, comes back out to Chin, uses the right foot to keep it in towards Hayfoot. Takes a lovely first touch, could send a cross in, instead goes to the byline, now sends a cross in, comes off a Truro player last, and it will be the first corner of the night within just a minute and a half, and it goes towards City. Clark sends a cross in, Hayfield's waiting there, comes out for Dyer, almost gets his head onto it, cleared away, and it will be a free kick against Dyer, I think it was. Rains over the top is actually George Alexander's 2 in as many games. And Smith brings it inside for Hayfield. So quite a few touches on the ball already tonight. Now with Chin, good layoff from Rains first time. Chin tries to send a cross in, but it's way high over the bar, and it'll be another goal kick.
Truro, of course, playing up the slope towards the Bristol end, Bath down towards the Bath end. It's first half. Bath's favoured route these days. Always start the first half going down towards the Bath end.
Had to get that early lead. They tend to score quite late on in the first half. First, Clarkson's a left foot to cross in towards the back post with Parcel lays weight. And now Dyer is looking like a striker in the box there with those touches. Really nice from Dyer. Now Parcel is playing as a winger. Not quite sure what the centre-backs are on tonight. They've clearly had some cereal for dinner. All that energy, playing as a winger and striker combination. Great to see that. The entire team full of confidence at the moment, including this young man, Chin, brings it inside to Smith. Now Russ, about 40 yards out or so, was urged to shoot by the City faithful. Doesn't do so though, goes out to the left-hand side for Clark. Sends across with the left foot, it's a good-looking cross. Comes out to Chin, still inside the box, may try and unleash a shot, can't quite get it out of his feet though. Still in the box, sends a cross in towards Hayfield, who wins the header and is saved onto the bar. Brilliant header, brilliant save by Heyman. And City currently looking very dominant.
Yes, that was, gosh, I thought that was in. Hayfield's header just touched onto the bar by James Heyman.
As the cross comes in now from Clark, it's a looping one up towards Dyer. Cook wins the header, but it's an easy one for Heyman to grab onto that time. Ball was sent into the Truro box, comes out to Hayfield, and at the moment, Truro not playing with much urgency, and City always a foot ahead at the moment. Chin looking to take on The defender Lord does so, gets onto his left foot, may just take a shot. It's a brilliant looking curving effort into the top corner. I think it was wider than it seemed from this angle, as the keeper wasn't looking too uncomfortable there, but it still looked nice from where we're sitting here. Still 0-0, 11.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, Chin got real power on that. I think the ball was just slightly running away from him as he cut in from that right-hand side.
Pass out on the back line with Greenslade, just in front of the home technical area. Sends a ball high forward up towards Cook. It comes out to Smith. City winning all the second balls here tonight. Goes out to Cook near the byline. Can send a cross in. That's over right foot. It's good looking cross in towards Chin, who was going to put the header up. Now it's Russ. Takes a shot first time, but it bounced up ahead of him. And it goes over the bar. But once again, City are well on top of this fixture at the moment.
Yeah, great move by Russ out on that right-hand side. Got hold of the cross. Wasn't that far over the crossbar. I think Bath are not only maintaining possession, they're moving the ball around quickly. And that's what's pulling Truro apart.
Perfect example there is with Chin, who's actually pulled up there, and that does not look good. He's had to kick the ball away, and I think and it looks like he's holding his hamstring, his left one, and you could hear just an eerie silence amongst the crowd as Chin, no contact with any player, just completely pulls up, and Elliot Freer straight away going to warm up, and this is a bad sign. Well, we were talking about injuries earlier, now I feel like that was a bit of commentator's curse.
Very painful, just limping off the field there. You can see he's not in a good state, and he looks pretty unhappy about having to come off, as you would expect. Only 16 minutes gone, of course, in this match.
Switches that over to Parcell, has Greenslade on the left, uses Greenslade. Certainly a player of the season candidate, Danny Greenslade. And a goal of the season candidate too. Maybe in for a few end-of-season awards if he can continue his great form, as Hayfield flicks it over to right-hand side. It was a curving ball, it was lovely actually. Finds Ewan Clark, who takes on two defenders, comes inside the box now, takes on a third, he's brought down in the box, and that will be a penalty. Absolutely outstanding run by Ewan Clark, as expected by the young starlet. And it will be a penalty, and you would imagine Cody Cook will be all over this one. 26 minutes gone.
Referee there was so keen to show that it was going to be a penalty, he almost poked Joe Rains in the back, just as he was walking past him. But I don't know why Truro are protesting, because they're not going to get anywhere with this. It looked pretty clear.
Well, here comes Cody Cook now. 27 minutes gone. Can he put City in the lead? This could really bolster them for the rest of the game. Here comes Cody Cook. Whistle's gone. Up against Heyman. Taking his time with a run-up. Here he comes then. Shoots and scores. Perfectly slotted into the bottom left corner. Sending Heyman the wrong way. And it's now Bath City 1, Truro City 0. 27.5 minutes gone. And Andrew, that could be a huge goal in this tie.
It was a good penalty as well. I mean, he always goes for placement. He always takes his time over it. Invariably, you think he is going to go to the keeper's left. And obviously, Heyman thought that, but instead of which, he fired it to the right. And it was a very, very accomplished penalty.
Wow. Former Truro player gets on the score sheet here tonight. Here comes the free kick, Ben. It's a good looking one in towards Harvey. He does win the header, and it goes just wide. And Harvey almost making it for him. The last four against City there. Probably should have done better with how well the cross came in. He had plenty of time to just wrap his head around it. In fairness, though, he was having to run onto it as well. But now Neil can break away, has three Roman shirts around him. As Riley Lomi overlap, but Greenslade once again winning back possession for City. And is able to bring it inside very calmly. And then Smith with a brilliant ball forward to Freer now. Not quite one with the keeper. He's had to go outside slightly on the edge of the box. Can send a low cross in to Kirk, who gets it completely wrong. Goes just wide. He's about 15 yards out or so there, Cody Cook. First time effort. Actually had time to take a touch.
I think he got his feet in a bit of a tangle, didn't he? Wasn't quite sure whether to tap it on with his left and then hit with his right. Instead of which he went for a shot straight away. Curved wide of the goal, but a great move by City down that flank, and Elliot Freer read that so well.
Now Hemel 1, Chelmsford 2. Wow, the goals keep coming. Weymouth 1, Hampton 1 as well. What is going on here in National League South tonight? Everyone's had the cereal for dinner. Hayfield brings it inside to Cook, has to go back on himself to keep it away from the midfielders. Greenslade send a cross in now, headed away by Addlesbury. And as far as Clark, though, can bring it over to the byline, near the corner flag. Has two blue shirts around him, goes back to Rains. First time cross in towards Cook, and that should be two, but it's not going to be two. It's offside against Freer instead. He gets the header wrong anyway. And it will be a free kick. There's Truro just passing along the back line. Palmer brings it forward, up towards Neil that time. Now goes out to right-hand side for Dean. Could send the cross in. Does so. May fall to Harvey, who does bring it down in the box. Lays it off now for Riley Lowe. Takes a shot. Well defended that time by Dyer. He blocked the shot at the pinnacle moment there, and now City could bring it away. 38 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Bath, but it's the first time Truro looked a bit dangerous going forward as Smith has to make sure he doesn't lose possession, does the smart thing, keeps a cool head and goes back to Casagrande. Once again, City looking very comfortable, very confident on the ball, happy to pass it around at the back, in the wings, and even in the midfield.
Yeah, I imagine Paul Wootton said to his forwards, you need to press up a bit more, you need to put some pressure on the Bath back line.
Lovely 1-2 between Clark and Rains. Now Clark, other byline, sends a low cross in. It looks like he almost went in for an own goal. Well defended that time by Addlesbury, and it will be a corner now for City.
And Chippenham, as they find out to their cost against Sly at the weekend, their 2-0 lead evaporated to a draw.
Brilliant ball over top by Rains as Clark is taken out, but it's with Smith near the byline. Can send a cross in, right hand side, it goes low to Frick, can try and bring it onto his left foot, onto his right now, will just take a shot, it's deflected off of, I'm not sure, I think it was off of Harrison last. And it will be 3 minutes additional in this half as we expected. Russ to the left hand side for Cook, who does go past Palmer, who body checks Cook that time. It will be a free kick for City, and it's going to be a booking for Palmer as well, to which the City fans are, well, rather exuberant about, actually.
Not that surprising.
And as we said, City's certainly been on top of this game and have a deserved lead. They have to be careful. Russ is really well there. He's back to his proper form now, Russ as well, performing at the start of the season. Now Clark, maybe one last chance for City to find a second goal and double their advantage. Clark, with a left foot, sends a cross in up towards Cook, it was Cook in fact, and Greenslade, who's been urged to shoot there with a left foot, goes over to Freer, who can send a cross in at the byline. It's a deep cross up towards Cook, who can't quite win the header that time. Now Clark at the byline as the referee blows his whistle for half-time. And here at Twerton Park in National League South, after the first 45, it ends here. Bath City 1, Truro City 0. And it will be Porter to take this one in, swing it right footed. Cross, Greenslade is there though to clear away. It may fall for a Truro play, and it does twice. Now it's on the outside of Harrison. Goes to right hand side. And now falls for Brett that time and wins the header. And he got it completely wrong. He had lots of space, and actually Harrison's still down in the box there. Definitely feels like they're trying to find as much space as they can, but Truro not quite allowing them to have it at the moment. Casagrande once again teetering with possession there. And Cook, who's been brought down by Harrison there, the former Bristol City Academy captain, should go into the book for that one. And it's going to be another substitution here, and this time it will be for Truro. And it's going to be the number 14, Ollie Bray, going to come on here. And it's going to be for Ryan Brett.
Harrison getting his yellow card, and about as obvious it could be, just tugged hold of Cody Cook there.
As Dyer's taking his time to take this free kick over top towards the left-hand side. Doesn't fall for a City player though. A few appeals for a free kick, none from on the pitch though. Now Greenslade, left-hand side, halfway inside the Truro half. Hayfield spreads it over to the right, and Range may just take a shot from range here. It's a poor effort though, goes wide. It was at an angle. It's another shot to add to the tally for City tonight. Still 1-0 to the Romans. As a ball falls now for Bray. For the first time in this game, it was actually nil instead. Now it's crossed in that time by Law. And that time it was Bray who was come charging into box. Actually quite tall Bray. Will certainly be looking to get on the end of those crosses. Casagrande as well to hold.
Scored for Aldershot, West Bromwich Albion in the FA Cup.
Yeah. Smith goes into left-hand side, great first-time pass to Freer. May just send a low-driven cross into the back of the net. Comes to Smith last, and Tom Smith, a huge milestone for him. And he scores at the weekend, and he scored here tonight. That's his 50th goal for Bath City Football Club in all competitions. What a legend for Smudger.
And so neatly done as well. Lovely ball to him, and he just slid that across the goal. And well done, Tom Smith. He's had a difficult time over the last kind of season or so, and great to get that milestone of 50. I know him and Cody Cook. Cody Cook said that they were rivaling as to who'd get to 50 first. Well, Cody Cook's made it, and Tom Smith now following.
Well, in the 60th minute, it's now 2-0 to the Romans here at Twerton Park. And Smith, that was like a striker's finish, a slight tap-in, wasn't it? Just perfectly poached goal. And that was exactly what you want from 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚 as well, those low-driven crosses that he likes to do. First time he's been able to do that tonight. And it all started from Smith laying it off to him as well.
Yep, good move.
Clark, near the byline, on the right-hand side, looking to take on two blue shirts there. Wins a corner, though. And now City can add, what's that, the 7th, 8th corner, Andrew? It's quite incredible how these youngsters have such old heads on them, experienced heads already. As Freer with an in-swing and left foot across towards the back post. The header's one initially, and then Heyman, he fists it away and actually goes up for a corner. Here comes Clark now, in swinging, right foot across, another deep one towards Parcell, wins the header, that should be 3-0, comes off the crossbar. It looked like it from our angle, it was just going to dip in at the back post. And ironically, I don't think I've ever seen a Parcell corner goal, ever. In fact, he's never actually scored at Twerton Park, the skipper, and he was inches away from doing so there, but nonetheless, it will be a goal kick for Truro. I'm not quite sure, it looked like it may have come off Truro player last, but it didn't in the end. But now Bray, wide left of the box, can send a cross in, does so with a right foot. Falls to Sullivan on the edge of the box, may take a shot, doesn't do so though. Number right hand side, it's a left footed shot, goes just wide, and it was really low. And again, from our angle, it always seems closer. He's scored for a fair few games now, Scotty Wilson. As Freer has so much space ahead of him, acres of space in fact, down that left flank. Can send another early cross in, doesn't do so yet though. Instead, squares it off for Hayfield, who'll take a shot, and it deflects off, well, it looked like it deflected off his own player. Instead, it was well defended that time. Well, Reigns taking his time with his throw-in. Launches it in now. And it could fall to Cook now, and it could be a 2-on-2 opportunity. Cook, who has the pace, and he gets the ball completely wrong. He's trying to switch it up to the left-hand side where Freer could have been through on goal. And it will be Scotty Wilson now, who's going to come on for the second goal scorer of the day. Tom Smith, on his 200th appearance for City, he's scored his 50th goal in all competitions.
But I think, again, it's about managing players, isn't it? I mean, Jerry Gill wants to start with the same lineup against Havant, and I'm sure Cody Cook could do with a little bit of a break. He's run a lot.
Now it's with Clark in the edge of box. Wants a triple to Hayfield. Lays it off for Freer. Left-hand side box. Sends a cross in into the back of the net. And it may be an own goal. It's going to be offside, in fact. They're saying it came off Clark last, I think. And Truro have gone on with it quickly. All the fans are still celebrating by the time that free kick is
so quick that Elliot Freer was still celebrating. Ewan Clark comes off the field to yet another very good round of applause from this 1,000-strong crowd here at Twerton Park.
Russ just wants to intercept that one. Hayfield on the left-hand side. Hayfield, I think, has been the unspoken hero of this game for me tonight. As Freer, this could be a 3-on-2 opportunity. Has a Alavi ahead of him. Inside, he brings it inside for Hayfield. It's a very heavy pass from Freer there. He got that very wrong. Wilson who dispossesses from about 40 yards out and space around him. Takes a shot from range, goes well over the bar. Braintree, the visitors here next Tuesday night. Make sure you come along. And
Reigns is about to get a booking here needlessly.
It feels like it was always coming, wasn't it, of Reigns, actually. It was either him or Casagrande they were going to go in there. And Law looking to take a long throw, a medium throw in fact, but it does find its way into the box now with Neil. Could take a shot, instead it'll be Sullivan, edge of the box. Cleared away with a header by Parcell, and it will be another corner for Truro. Suddenly the visitors have switched into a different gear. Yeah, because City have been so good in transition today in the counter-attack as the in-swinging right foot cross comes into the back post, and now it could be a goal, it will be a goal, and Truro half the deficit here at Twerton Park. And you can see all the Truro fans behind, very happy with that one. And wow, with just over 4 minutes left, it was really low, got the last touch on that one. It was headed in initially, it was a loose ball.
It was just scrambled over the line, wasn't it? Just about 3 yards out.
Wow. City now have a lot of work to do still. We were here ready to pack our things away. Now it's come across, crossfield ball inside their own danger area for Truro there. And then Truro suddenly got a second win of life there as Palmer's come bursting forward down that right-hand side. And he lays it off. Good opportunity to be sent across into low one in from Bray. And it goes across the face of goal. And it will be, fortunately for City, a goal kick there. But Truro have found that second win, Andrew. Muscled off there by Rooney. When a ball was pumped forward for Bray to run onto now. Parcell has to watch it. It does fall to Bray though. He does enough to keep it well on the byline. And then Parcell's there once again to deflect it around for a corner. They've let no players for City outside the box now. Here it comes, deep one towards a penalty spot. It's one initially, and Greenside trying to get on the end of it, but he does enough to put off the Truro player. It was actually Law who got on the end of that one, but it goes well over the bar. Here comes the goal kick, and this is massive now for City. This could be one of the biggest minutes of their season if they can keep all three here at home. And there goes a full-time whistle, and we didn't even play all 5 minutes accordingly there. In fact, it was only 4.5, and the Truro players don't seem too surprised by it either, so I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but nonetheless, it is full-time here at 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗏 Park in the National League South. Bath City 2, Truro City 1. It goes from Cody Cook a penalty and Tom Smith to get his 50th goal and his 200th appearance for the Romans. Andrew, another good day at the office.
Oh, very good, very good. I mean, City, probably at the weekend against St Albans, we all thought they would struggle a little bit. They didn't. I think the problem going into this game was that almost you felt this was a match they should win, and indeed they have done so. But Truro, well, they battled well, but I think you can see why they are where they are in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Truro, but there's definitely elements to them that can work, but they don't seem to, you know, it's like the manager was saying, you know, they've got to defend better in positions, and ultimately their goal scoring isn't great either. I mean, obviously they did score late on here at 𝗛𝗏𝗛𝗏 Park. It was a secondary deflected shot and ended up in the back of the net. But you know, all credit to Truro because of the circumstances they're playing in at the moment, having to compete in. But Bath City, nonetheless, well, they've moved up the league table now, haven't they, Andrew?
Yep, and of course they'll be playing down at Havant, and we think Havant are still at the moment in the position of losing tonight, so they'll be going down to the South Fifth. They're always fiercely contested games. I mean, we talk about it as if these things are done and dusted. They're not. They're all extremely competitive, and we know from Truro tonight, I mean, it's 2-1. You know, they did have their chances, but equally you could argue City hit the woodwork twice. You know, it could easily have been 4-1 rather than 2-1. Well, for the meantime, it's goodbye from Mark Still and goodbye from Alex Lane-Kieltyka and goodbye from myself, Andrew Kerslake. Thank you very much for being with us. And if you can't get down to have a weekend, do join us. Mark and I will be there.